We are now going to be joined by Caitlin Hoover from the Franklin and Marshall field hockey team. Caitlin played her high school field hockey for Lawrenceville, where she was named MVP twice and received the Melissa McGee Speidel Award for being the best female athlete in her class. While in high school, Caitlin also played on and was captain of the lacrosse team. Now a junior at Franklin and Marshall University, Caitlin holds the record for most hat tricks scored in school history, as well as being named to the NFHCA All-Region First Team twice, winning the Centennial Conference Offensive Player of the Year award, being named to the All-Centennial Conference First Team twice, being named to the NFHCA Division III watch list, a four-time Centennial Conference Offensive Player of the Week, a team captain, was named twice to the NFHCA National Academic Squad, College Sports Communicators All-Academic All-District Team, and she was twice named to the Academic All-Centennial Conference Team, to name a few accomplishments. Let's now take a look at the assist that gave her her 100th career point and her game-winning goal in overtime this year versus Washington College. All right, and we are now joined by Caitlin Hoover. Caitlin, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Brendan. How are you?
I'm doing well. So to get started here with the questions, how did you first get introduced into field hockey, and when did you realize it was the sport you wanted to pursue at a high level?
So I got introduced to field hockey for the first time when I was in first grade. My mom coached me when I played like rec and intramural for a few years, and then I started playing travel when I was in sixth grade. But I didn't really know I wanted to start playing at the collegiate level until after I got into high school, and I really just played my first field hockey game, and I realized that it was a sport that I wanted to continue after I couldn't see my life without it after I started playing it at that higher level.
In high school, you played both field hockey and lacrosse. Is there anything that translates between the two sports?
I mean, they are two pretty different games, even though you do see a lot of girls do play both sports. I think the thing that translates most is just with both you learn different game IQ and different plays and spacing and field awareness, and so I think that was the biggest thing that translated between the two. For me personally, I play forward in field hockey and I played low defense on lacrosse, so it was two pretty different positions in
Um,
scoring.
yeah, and then you have 100 career points, and you lead F&M in hat tricks. How do you describe your style of play, and what do you think sets you apart on the field?
I would describe my style of play as just pretty calm and composed. Once I go out there, I kind of just tune everything else out, and I know how to play the game well. I've been playing it for a long time. I have a pretty high game IQ, and I know how to read my teammates just as they know how to read me, and we work together pretty well.
And then what ultimately led to you choosing F&M for college?
So I live only like an hour and a half away from here. I thought I wanted to go maybe farther away. I thought I maybe wanted to play at the D1 level. And then after being coached by Coach Egger and some of my other coaches at recruiting clinics, I really fell in love with their coaching style. And I took one visit here and met some girls on the team, and just I knew this was the place for me. The great chemistry. I felt so welcomed right away. And then I watched them play, and just the style of their play was very similar to mine as well. So.
You mentioned the team chemistry that you guys have. You guys had another great season this year. Do you think that your team's chemistry has anything to do with that success?
I do. I really do. I think we are all just best friends on and off the field, and I think that really shows. We're also excited every single time anything happens on the field. We're also excited for each other. We compete and push each other. All we want is for everyone to do their best, and it's obvious by like the sideline celebrations, like the celebrations after a goal on the field, and just being able to trust your teammates and know that everyone gets along and that we all like love and care for each other and just want to push each other to do great things. I feel like that translates onto the field.
You said celebrations there. Do you have a signature celebration that you do after you score your goals?
I tried to switch it up. I try to maybe do something cool and like maybe do an arm pump, but usually I just get too excited and just up in the air with my arms up and run and hug my teammates.
There you go. You scored a lot of game-winning goals during your career. Walk us through what it feels like to score a game-winning goal.
I mean, it's always exciting to score a goal, just that feeling and just whistle blows and you know the ball went into the goal, but it's really different when it's a game-winning goal. You just know, like I did this, like my team did this. So exciting. It's just always more exciting to score a goal and know you're going to win because of it than to be behind and score a goal, to be up by a lot. So just those close games when you're scoring, it's really, really exciting.
You've played in every game actually since arriving at F&M. What does it take both physically and mentally to always be ready for your team?
I mean, I think it's just a lot of hard work. I train every single day almost with either my stick or just physically going on runs and working out. And so I just a lot of hard work on that. And then mentally, it's just confidence and believing in yourself. And then also just knowing that your teammates also are there for you and they're supporting you. And so just knowing like going into it, being confident in yourself, confident in your skills, and just wanting to do the best for yourself and your team.
And then to follow up there, you play in a lot of games, obviously, playing every game. Are there any pregame rituals or superstitions that you do before every game to get you ready?
So every game, I would wear the same hairstyle until I didn't feel like I did my best or something, and then I would switch it up and I'd stick to that same hairstyle. I would wear the same ribbons on my shoes every game, and then I would just kind of listen to my own music and in the locker room getting ready before until my team did our own whole team pregame rituals.
You've won a lot of awards and a lot of records throughout your career. Is there any that stick out to you the most?
One that I was really proud of this year was when I won Offensive Player of the Year. Um, I really, I that was really like special to me. I felt like I worked really hard and I couldn't have done it without my mates, but that was really special to me. I was really excited to win that award.
And then F&M is a very good academic school. How do you balance being a student and an athlete at such a demanding academic institution?
Yeah, it definitely it was an investment for sure. But really studying with your teammates, making sure after practice you go to the library and you get a good schedule and maintaining a good relationship with your professors. All the professors here are really good and really supportive. So making sure like I take them to go those extra office hours, email them when I miss class, and just to make sure that I'm putting in the work and that I am making sure that I'm balancing school and putting my academics first, even with my athletics.
And then if you could send a message to a younger athlete who wants to play a sport in college, what would you want them to know?
I would tell them just keep working hard. If you really love it, like it's going to work out. It might be stressful with the recruiting process and everything, but in the end, it's all worth it. You're going to go to college and have so much fun and meet best friends. And just keep up the hard work, and you're doing great.
And then finally, what's your go-to hype song before a game? This is a tough question for everyone we ask it
Oh,
to.
I would say it's like I would probably say it's Dream Nightmares by Meek
Okay,
Mill.
that's a good pick. That's
It's
better than
yeah.
the that's better that's the best one I've heard all year. I've asked it
Oh, good.
twice,
I'm
so
glad.
it's a good answer. All
Thanks,
right,
Brendan. Of
thank you, Caitlin, for joining us. Have a good one and have a great senior year at F&M.
course. Thanks for having me.
So that will do it for today's Game Time Sports Show. My name is Brendan Flato. Shout out Nick, Will, Jason, and Jack in the back, helping to produce a great show today. We hope you'll join us again for the next episode. Remember, these go live Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Stay tuned to our Instagram page at gametime.sports to find out updates on when shows are going to be. And then, as always, you can watch them on the Game Time Sports YouTube channel and Duquesne Student TV. My name is Brendan Flato. Have a great night, everyone.